hate nothing. This is. Let's leave the road. We have different personnel on ground, and we want us to hello. Please, are we? The mark out is going to be. Please, guys, can we remove that banner, please? This one, just remove this. We are taking it away. The one that it is. So I don't want us to be on the brief of it. We are starting from this end. Then leave the people from there. Then we'll come back there. And we'll come back to the office press conference. So please, whoever that is, please, we want us to follow the boss while we are doing. So there's some people that will be doing the speaking in terms of awareness so that our voice will be heard. So, okay, so we are going to...
My name is Thomas Abiodun-Olamide, a representative of Nigerian Nurses Forum. We are here to condemn the verification portal shut down by NMCN without prior notification. Yes. And we are also here to condemn the new guidelines set by NMCN for verification. Yes. We are nurses licensed by the NMCN. Yes. So, lawfully, we should not be expecting our own regulatory body to refer us back to any head or CMG to give us authorization letter for our own verification. That is totally wrong and an act of human rights violation. So in this vein, we are calling on the NMCN registrar, Nurse Umar Farouk Abubakar, to reverse the new verification guidelines. Instead, Nurse Farouk should work towards proper placement for nurses in the federal health system and states in general. We are also calling on the NMCN registrar to work towards proper remuneration for nurses. We are calling upon him to also work towards proper hazard allowance for nurses. And according to them, they said it is because of the shortage of nurses they are trying to prevent their power. Lots of nurses are in Nigeria and unemployed. Lots of nurses are in Nigeria working in private hospitals earning poorly. Lots of nurses are in Nigeria whose licenses are being used unauthorized by private hospitals for accreditation. That is, I believe that is, what do we call it? What do we call it in law? Intellectual property fraud is what we call it in law. We expect the NMCN registrar to fight for all these things rather than coercing nurses to forcefully stay back. And as it is now affecting only nurses in Nigeria. There are some nurses abroad, like those in Canada, that wants to change their profile. They are not able to do so because the verification portal has been shut down. Those in the US, they are unable to move from one state to another because they are unable to access the verification portal. So we say no. So we say no to this new verification guidelines. We say no.
We actually want the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria to withdraw the circular within 48 hours because this is not benefiting the whole nurses. If we look into the present situation of the country at recent, it's not conducive for any nurse. But irrespective of the condition, we are just making this a peaceful protest. Very, very peaceful. So if prevention, there is no action after this, we hereby want to let you know that we will be going on national strike. Irrespective of whatsoever the condition might have been. Let them go and nurse their patient by themselves. We are not slaves. We want, okay, let's look into serious things happening. They can't withdraw or they can't stop backward, irrespective of the whole situation. Backward is there, they can't cut them. You are not telling us we should not move out of the country because every condition is not perfect. So I hereby plead on behalf of myself and the whole nurses. We want them to withdraw the verification guideline within 48 hours. Yeah, also we are talking about the poor remuneration. It is not enough for us. Very, very poor. We talk about where nurses are taking delivery with torchlight. We are talking about insecurity in the country, whereby you will be harassed by patients. Yes, some nurses are earning 20,000 per goodness sake. I don't know why they don't talk about our remuneration, we don't talk about other things. Now, for irrespective of the cadre, the lowest a nurse can take, be it a diploma nurse, the reality is that the lowest nurse is taking 20,000 for goodness sake as a monthly take-home salary, which is not very okay for us. We are hereby saying we want to withdraw a good consideration as far as nursing is concerned. Thank you. Once again, from Anibosho General Hospital.
Today, playing or to be disturbing the streets. We are here as a professional to register our demand against the federal government's satanic circular of the so-called verification of a team for Nigerian nurses before they could be released to travel abroad. Here are the following of our resolutions today. We are saying today that we are urging the NMCN to fully digitalize the verification process, including the transmission of decisions of our colleagues to other regulatory bodies. Number two, we are saying that NMCN should provide verification service at no extra cost, while optimizing and automating its key process for a 48-hour turnaround. Again, we are saying that the federal government, we are urging them for the immediate constitution of NMCN board, in which our colleagues will be adequately represented before any decision could be made. Again, we are acknowledging the immense hardship faced by Nigerian nurses and midwives. The SEC urge the government at all levels to prioritize improving our health conditions, our working conditions, and again, our remuneration package should be outstanding. We are not saying 200,000 here. We are not talking 300,000 here. We are not talking 500,000 here. When we are saying improve remuneration package, we are talking of what outside what they are paying. If you want us to stay in the country, be ready to pay us at least 2.5 million naira per year. I want to summarize that we are saying that the federal government through the NMCN should withdraw with immediate effect that particular satanic circular. It should be totally released and removed, and the new one should be released and should release. And again, we are urging them in the next 48 hours. We want to hear that particular response. And our verification should be done within 48 hours. That is how it has been done. It's been done in outside world. Of the greatest and greatest and greatest and greatest and greatest Nigerian nurses.
Great nurses! Greatest nurses! This is not all about abroad. For us to fight quackery, there must be verification. So if you are saying somebody must work for 2 years before that person is verified, indirectly you can say any organization can employ a quack, and that quack can work for 2 years. When it's time for verification, that quack will leave the organization, go to another organization and work for 2 years. For 2 years, do you know how many patients quack
you can kill. So it's not about traveling abroad. It is our right. It's just that when they employ you, they put you on probation. The essence of probation is for them to verify your credentials. Now NMC is telling us that for them to verify every nurse that they've issued license to practice, for them to verify the person's credential, that the person must practice for 2 years. Is that the right practice? We are saying no to that obnoxious practice. And we are asking them to withdraw that circular. That is number one. Secondly, there is no shortage of nurses anywhere in Nigeria. If federal government is saying there is shortage of nurses, let them put off an advertisement and see how many nurses that we apply within a week. So there is no shortage of nurses anywhere. All they are doing is to intimidate us. All they are doing is to blackmail us. All they are doing is to keep us in suffering. And we are saying no to it. We are saying no to it. If you go to some general hospitals, nurses are using phone light to take delivery. We are saying no to it. There is no electricity in our hospitals. There is no security. Nurses are being raped. We are saying no to it. Another one is that we say no because Nursing and Midwifery Council is the only authorized body to verify nurses. So telling us to go back to our CEOs to verify us, that is outrageous and we are rejecting it. We are saying no to it. So we are asking the Nursing and Midwifery Council to take up their responsibilities. It is not the duty of the CEO to say who is a nurse. It is the duty of Nursing and Midwifery Council because they issue a license. And we are saying no to this new guideline. We are giving them 24 hours to withdraw this guideline. If not, we are calling on now to immediately summon an emergency meeting and call for a nationwide strike. Nurses cannot be working and suffering at the same time. And we are saying no to anything that will make nurses to after suffering in school to begin to suffer in employment. Finally, we are saying that verification, we already have portal where all nurses' details are registered. So verification should not take more than a day. It should not take more than 24 hours. So if you are telling us that you are keeping up for 6 months, that is nothing aside from backplay. But we are saying today that we are giving us an Midwifery Council of Nigeria that going forward, all we need to do is that verification should not take more than 24 hours. Those are our demands. If these demands are not met, we continue to protest until they are met. Great nurses!
Great nurses! Great Nigerian nurses! One more question for this Nursing and Midwifery Council, Mr. Farouk in particular. My question goes like this. If my medical director, if the doctor in charge of my hospital has to certify me for my verification, who is going to certify the medical doctor when he wants to travel abroad or when he wants to go to further his education? Please, Mr. Farouk, on behalf of Nursing and Midwifery Council, I want this letter to be answered within 48 hours.
Sorry, hello.